For today's look, we're going to be doing a very green, quite lifted eyeshadow look, and then we're going to be adding some fairy touches. To start this look, I mapped out where I wanted my eyeshadow to lay with a beige pencil, just to give me some guidelines. Taking a pencil brush with some light green shadow, I smoked that pencil out just to add my base layer. And then I'm moving from beige to this dark green smoky eyeliner. And I'm drawing just above where I popped all of that before. And then we'll smoke that out with a pencil brush and a little bit of that same light green. Sticking with the pencil brush for now, I'm dipping into a slightly darker green shadow and tracing just underneath where I laid down that light green. Mint, it's called. I've tried to angle it in a way where I've got that nice highlight still on my brow bone. Then we're going to take a fluffier brush and just sort of blend that out and diffuse it a little bit more. That same fluffy brush, I've taken Mint and diffused that under where I put that darker green. And then I'm going to go back to my pencil eye brush and draw a wing with the darker green. That's basically it for the eyes. Later, I think I show you, but later I do tightline the upper lid with the dark green pencil and line my waterline with beige flag because I find that opens my eyes up really lovely and much more naturally than if I used a white pencil. I loved the green eyeshadow and it kind of reminded me of a fairy, so I wanted to add something a little bit more magical. I wanted to stick with a matte eyeshadow look, so I didn't want to add any glitters there. So instead I decided to stick these gems on as freckles. And then I added this butterfly charm, which makes it seem almost like a fairy dust trail from the butterfly. And I'm obsessed with it. Last thing to do really is lips. I started with this pink pencil and I wanted to try and change my Cupid's bow into petals. The only issue I found with this is that the pink pencil fully matched how pink my lips are, so you just couldn't see. So I wiped that all away and decided I'm just going to fill it all in pink and outline it with some purple liner and call it a day. But I didn't like that either. I did make a TikTok talking about this, but the app hates me, so deleted half of it, so I couldn't post. But I find lips to be the hardest part of a makeup look. They can change the whole vibe of the look, so you really have to make sure that you get them right. And there's so many different things that you can do. I settled here for pink, green, shimmery, fairy-like magic, and I think it does work, but yeah. I'm always slightly disappointed in my lips. No disappointment in the final look though. I feel pretty magical. Thanks so much for watching.